this time of year. Welcome back. For the last 50 years, it has been one of the most successful horror movie franchises in the country. And it all began right here in the Lone Star State. I explored the creepy homes that have become part of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre legend. Let's check it out. The winding two-lane roads in Texas farm country could lead you to some of the creepiest homes this side of the Mississippi, and one of the scariest.
It's a pretty cool old house. I can see why they'd use it. It was scary.
Scary just doesn't describe this aging mansion just outside of Austin.
That house has that look to it. It is very eerie, and it's surrounded by, open cornfields.
If you haven't guessed why this house in the middle of nowhere looks so familiar, go back to 2003 and the remake of the classic horror film, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Hello? Is anybody home?
The stately-looking house was used as a fictional home where Leatherface and his family, the Hewitts, hacked and hung human victims on meat hooks. The house is still occupied by a real family and part of a working farm. Signs clearly state visitors on the property are not welcomed. Brochures on the gate remind people the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is not real and to respect their privacy.
I worked on it years ago. Did some carpenter work, and we got it ready for the movie.
Williamson County resident J.P. Barrow was a member of the film crew when producer Michael Bay came to Texas to remake the 1974 classic horror film. The house was not used once, but twice, again in 2006 for a prequel to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Because of that, neighbors say it has attracted people from around the country, a thorn in the side of the owner and neighbors of the creepy house.
They want to take pictures, I'm sure, of it and stuff, but the people that own the house, that's too much publicity.
While the owners of the Chainsaw remake house shun visitors and publicity, the owner of the original Texas Chainsaw house, moved from Round Rock to Kingsland, welcomes fans of the movie.
This house was actually built in 1909.
And this is where the horror started. The original Texas Chainsaw Massacre was filmed in this old Victorian farmhouse that has since been restored and turned into a restaurant and bar. It sits smack dab in the middle of the Antlers Hotel and Resort.
Sometimes, especially when you're here by yourself in the morning, you hear things upstairs or you hear wine bottles moving and there's nothing up there.
Did she just say haunted? Haunted or not, there's still a lot to attract hundreds of fans from around the world each year to the house that started the Texas Chainsaw craze. Isaiah Carey, Fox 26 News.